And you will now, girl, tune in. You know what it is.
My opinions are facts podcast.
Yeah. Straight up.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to another edition of My Opinions of Facts. We're gonna bring you guys the NBA picks for today. Got 4 playoff games here. We'll get right to it. Jump in the first game. This been a battle, been like a scrapping match between the Knicks and the Pistons. So it's +2 for the Knicks today. Over under for the total is 217. With this one right here, I think, Pistons are at home. So I'm feeling like, if anything, this should be a day where I think Cade Cunningham balls out because it might be his last home game for the season. I know they ain't going to win the series, but they're going to make it look good, I guess, at home. So, I took Cade Cunningham for 30 points. And I think Jalen Durant, it's going to be his last home game, too, because, like I said, they're not going to win. So I took him for a double-double. And I like the over, 217. Think it's gonna be some high score. Every game been close so far, and they've been scrapping. I think this be the game that goes over for sure. So I like them 3 right there in a parlay.
Hold on, get my stuff on.
All right.
I did my picks on the phone.
Yeah, it's all good.
All right. So I took Detroit.
You like Detroit for the win?
Yeah, 3.5. I took the spread.
Okay, all right. Yeah, that was FanDuel, yeah, for 3.5. I seen that too.
I mean 2.5. My bad.
Yeah, that's be rocking right there with them 2.5 on the spread. It could be to that. I mean, they're at home, and it ain't like the Knicks been. Well, like I said, the last game was a crazy call I never seen before. Momentum for him not to get the backcourt call was crazy, but that's the NBA for you. They always make up a new rule along the way.
Yeah, more money be made for the NBA, you know what I mean, for the Knicks. So watch these calls.
Yeah, definitely gotta watch the call. That's the key thing about all these, the calls. Yeah, the way I look at it, it's gonna be a feisty game. So I think you're gonna see the best of both point guards. Cade Cunningham and Jalen Brunson gonna bring the heat. Now, you would think Carl Anthony would be the takeover guy, but he was doing all right. He definitely did his thing last game, though. I give it to him, but I don't know. Yeah, I'm with you. I think the Pistons can pull this one off because they can beat them. It's just that experience kind of gets them sometimes with the coaching. I should say, as far as coaching, Thibodeau been there for years. He been through these battles, so he got the veteranship to lead the coach to win. But I think the Pistons, man, in their hearts, they feel they could beat the Knicks. They do. They just do.
Yeah. So, both teams took one on the road. I mean, wins on the road and stuff, but I think Detroit, can pull it out, even though it's 2-1. They can pull it out.
2-2 and take it back to the Garden. That makes about no sense. I mean, like I said, at the end of the day, I think they're confident. They know they can get one. You know what I mean? Just the confidence they show. So, I ain't mad at that one. Like I said, that I'm going. Like I said, Cade 30 points, Jalen Durant double. So you show in the over 217 total. So my leans toward the Pistons too. Just didn't take it for the win. But as we got with that game, the next game we got them Lakers versus the T-Wolves +2.5 to give them the Lakers today. The total over under is 208.5. That was I took Luka to get 29.5 to over. He gonna have to do it. He gonna have to put points up for them to win. He has to put points up. Can't depend on Braun to do that. And for the T-Wolves outside, I took Naz Reid over 5.5 rebounds, and I took Edwards over 5.5 assists. I think he's gonna spread the ball around, get players involved. That's what he likes to do. I mean, he'll get his 25 or whatever, but I think that's what's going to be with that. So that's my 3 with a parlay. What you got with that?
I got LeBron with over 32.5 points plus rebounds. I think LeBron gonna stat pat. You know what I mean? Either he's gonna stat pack or he gonna lead the game early. I mean, it's one of the two. You know what I mean? But I do get the 2.5 with the Timberwolves too.
Yeah. One more. Shout to Grom. He said, or GRLMY on TikTok. He said you could lead a platoon. You could jump to the moon. He can even be a cartoon. LeBron and Bronny to Cancun. Yep, they out of there. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't see. Yeah, I don't. There's too much for them, man. Just they get the size, man. The size really hurts them. You know what I mean? Like,
ain't no more of that Lakers in 5. That guy.
Yeah.
The biggest cheerleader, I mean, on ESPN.
Yeah, that man. Yeah,
No
we
more.
can't hear what he got to say no more. That's kind of miss that though, man.
Yeah,
but the T-Wolves, I think they probably do get another one. They're at home too, and they just got too much. Like I said, the size advantage, crashing the boards. Luka only do so much, and I don't know how they're going to address it in the future, but yeah, he did what he did with the Mavericks last year. But I also put some respect on Kyrie because that helped too, and they had them 7-footers all through there.
What's happening, Nino?
You know what I mean? That's what I'm looking at. You know, they have the 7-footers, like, you know, stuff like that when he was in Dallas last year. This year, he's undersized. You know what I mean? Everybody's undersized. So, yeah, I rock with you. I like the Timberwolves to win with that one too. Like, I just don't see, unless Luka give you 45.
Yeah,
he need career night every game.
You know what I mean? They got Rudy down there. You know what I mean? So,
you clown Rudy.
You know what I mean? It's not that easy.
Yeah, you clown you want, but hey, he know what he has to do. And more likely he'll get the job done for sure. That's how how I look at it. So yeah, Timberwolves all day, every way. So like I said, my Luka over 29.5. Now it's reading 5.5 rebounds, and Edwards over 5.5 assists. To the next game.
Timberwolves in 5.
For sure. Next game. They need to move on to the next series with this one. This is like so bad. Celtics and Magic +7 for the Magic at home. Over under total is 198. Really low over under. It's not even 200 points on the over under total score. This one, Tatum's back. I took him for 3 threes. Drew Holiday's out. I won't let that be known.
Yeah,
Drew Holiday's out today. Yeah, so Tatum, I took him for 3 threes. Derek White, 15 points because he's going to be starting now. And Paulo Banchero, I took him for under 29.5 points.
I took the over 199, and I took the under for Jason Tatum, rebounds plus points under 35.5.
Yeah, it's gonna. Yeah, I feel this one. Yeah, it should go to 200. They better get 200 total points.
Yeah, I think so. You know what I mean? Plus Jason was out. You know what I mean? So
yeah, so it's this series right here. They could just close the books. Boston's on cruise control.
Right.
They're ready for they're ready to do repeat. So there's nothing in their way until Cleveland. Honestly, that's like the only road stop. It's gonna be like how LeBron's beat in the 2010s with Cleveland. There's no roadblock until he gets to to the finals. So
right.
He said, Gerald, you got to give it to him. They're gonna no doubt get one more on the Wolves. I said I got this in 6. I don't know, man. I don't know. Edwards is just so hyped to just knock them out the box. You know what I mean? That's how I feel about it. Edwards is just keen on this. He knows they was that close getting to the finals last year. They should have got there.
Yeah, plus now I mean, he basically after losing last season, he basically made this season his like personal season. Like he wants to do it all. You know what I mean? Remember he said, he gonna get his 3-point game up and this and that. So he's doing all that. So plus beat LeBron in the playoffs goes good on your resume.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. And I think he'll do that. There should be no. I don't see the letdown. Like even the Lakers do pour. I'll be shocked they do. I don't see it happening because you're demanding too much out of Luka. Luka has to play both sides of the ball. People can, cheer on. Yeah, he doesn't score this. He does nothing on the defensive end. And at the end of the day, Nico said defense win championship. They do in the championship because you can't score 30-something points, but you're going to get to Edwards. He's doing the same to you. It just don't even out right, man. So but So more Celtics and Magic. The Magic might get one at home. Who knows? Maybe the good lucky get one at home. But I like
Yeah,
how you said the over. 199 is really
yeah, I
low.
think that's the easiest bet. Her like, I mean, the 7.5. I mean, it can go either way with this. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I stay away from that. Yeah, the over is the best one for me. But like I said, 35 under 35.5 with points and rebounds for Jason Tatum.
Yep. I did the 3 threes. Did everybody get 15 points because, like I said, he started today, so he gonna get some more buckets. And Paulo Bachuro, I think under 29.5. It's gonna be devastating, man. You think Celtics winning today? For sure, the Celtics are winning. You know what I mean? I don't know about how much though. 7's a high spread in the playoffs, man. When the team Orlando's hungry, don't get it messed up. They're not slouches. Just that firepower from Celtics too much. Shout out to you, though, Caesar. Glad you in the TikTok live, but yeah, we went with over 199 though total score. I think that's a better play today than worry about the winner because with this situation, like you said, the Magic is still one out the blue. So taking over, if the Magic gonna win, this total gonna go over 199. Believe that.
Easy.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think easy. Like I said, Jason didn't play, and Drew Holiday, you're only getting 10 points, if that. So, I mean, he can whatever. I mean, that might move White out up, starting the point guard.
Yeah, White gonna start. Yeah, he's starting for sure. Pretty sure on the
starting
backup.
the point guard position.
Yeah, so let's say over 199, definitely like for sure. And get the last game, Pacers versus the Bucks. It's been a weird series right here. Plus 4.5. They're giving the Pacers today. 226 total over under. And yeah, this one right here. What with the Bucks? Not the win, but the Bucks. I got Dame over 6.5 assists. He gonna have to dish that ball more and get people involved because Kuzma gotta pick it up. They're not going nowhere unless he starts scoring. That's what they brought him there for. I took that. I took Giannis under 33.5 points because I think Giannis can get maybe 28, 29, 30 the most, but he can't score 37. They win because nobody else is doing nothing, and all his points are coming from the paint. So they need this outside shooting to get clicking. I think they got a chance to win. So I did that one. For the Pacers, I took Pascal over 21 points. I think, he has to do that if they think they're going to win this game or whatever the case may be.
He going to have to score. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if he ain't going to do it, then, you know what I mean? Halliburton, he has to do it, but he can't just do it themselves. They both got to click. What's his name? Got to play that paint. What's his name?
Turner.
Yeah, Turner, because, Giannis ain't no slouch down there, so they got to do their thing, you know what I mean? They ain't no stopping Giannis for one, so. But I picked money line, the Pacers money line, and I got Halliburton over 10.5 assists.
That's a bold picks right there.
Yeah, I mean, I don't feel Dame has it anymore. Like,
yeah, I don't know what's going on. I didn't get that one. I don't.
You know what I mean? He's not his Blazer years, so you know what I mean. He been in the league for how long now? You know what I mean?
He gotta be 13, 14?
Yeah,
was he ever Brandon Roy?
Nah, definitely not that. Nah, Brandon Roy, he been out since
No, that
09?
was 2011, maybe.
Something, yeah. Because remember, he went to the Timberwolves after the Blazers and stuff. So,
he did go somewhere. I thought he was done after that. Them injuries was crazy.
Yeah, I think Pacers just gonna take it. You know what I mean? You ain't gonna stop Giannis, but you know what I mean. He gonna do his thing, but overall, Pacers got it.
Yeah, because as a whole collective, these dudes, like I said, Kuzma, you brought there for a reason. They need some type of shooting to make up for Middleton being gone, and he hasn't produced like how you thought he would. So I don't know what's going on. Plus, Pacers too, another team that got size, so maybe the size is probably disrupted him. Who knows? But I think he's like 6'10", so I don't know what's going on. You know what I mean? But yeah, I ain't mad at that Pacers pick because what do you think about that pick? Oh, my bad, Caesar. We said France score 15 pounds. Yeah, they're gonna get theirs, and Celtics gonna win. But I don't know that money line win was probably low as hell. Because it was probably like minus 500. You know what I mean? But hey, if you lay enough money on it, you'll win something out of that. But I like that one, Caesar. Shout out to you being around. But yeah, like I said, the Pacers they just got the size over them. Like you said, other than Giannis, Brook Lopez is so old. Like it's starting to catch up to him. And like I said, Kuzma ain't doing that. What's face is back too. Wasn't that Portis? He really hasn't done too much. He missed 50 games, so he's still trying to get in basketball shape. You think he would, but nah. He said I put $2,000 and win 1.2K. Oh shit. Well, hey, there you go, right there. That yeah, I mean that's a profit. You hit that.
Nah, I like but I could be reaching, but with no Stewart, I'm really liking Reed 8 PR or 3.5 rebounds. His minutes really looking strong last game. Yeah.
You said Stewart, Isaiah Stewart, you talk from Detroit.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, but that's gonna be a battle. That's a scrap fest. So like I said, with that game, I look for everybody to hit their peaks, their scoring peaks, which I can see at Cade. Yeah, pause on that. But I can, Cade, I see him. He has to get 30. If Detroit gonna get a win, he got to get 30. So you got to pick 30 for him. And like I said, if New York does win, Brunson getting his 30. So whoever you think is gonna win, that's when you take them at the 30-point mark, right then and there. Nothing else. Yeah, but like I said, that's gonna be a real good game. Lakers and T-Wolves, that's on Prime TV. So Lakers do show on Sunday though. You know what I mean? But it's a playoff Sunday.
Yeah,
it's a playoff Sunday. So
he hungry. You know what I mean? And Rudy tired of getting bashed. So
right.
You know what I mean? So I think, like I said, they're gonna win it. They're gonna win the series and stuff. It just Lakers just. I think they knew this season wasn't going to amount to, to the finals or no nothing. They're clocking on next season. You know what I mean? It just, ESPN will have you think that the Lakers going to win it all. You know what I mean? A month ago, ESPN was telling you that, the Lakers going to win it all and stuff. Like, nah, that's not happening.
They gotta get a lot of. They gotta get together with the bigs, man. The centers before you need some, because what they got now just got a collective players who're not used to them, and got built around Luka now, which means you gotta emphasize on defense a lot. So good luck with that one. That's gonna be hard to pick with, but we'll run through our picks one more time so you guys get that, because we got about 40 minutes, so you gotta make your picks for the first game start. Let's say with the Knicks, I went with Cade Cunningham, 30 points, Jalen Duran, double-double, and I went with the over 217. And yours was what? You took the Pistons, right? 2.5 spread?
Yeah.
Got a 2.5 spread for that.
Lakers, because I'm just remembering this off my head instead of top of the head. I took Timberwolves for the 2.5. LeBron under, hold on. Rebounds and points. Hold on. His rebound points to under 32.5. I took the under for that. Next game, I took Boston under 35.5 points, rebounds for Jason Tatum. 35.5 under, over 199. Pacers, I had over 10.5 for Halliburton's assists, and Pacers for the money line win.
That's it. Yeah, I like that. There you have it, folks. Like I said, that's the picks right there. If you did miss it, if you're joining late on the TikTok, make sure you go on My Opinions Are Facts. The 223 ENT is the page. Make sure you go on that page. You gotta hit subscribe. Definitely like it. Leave a comment. Let us know how you feel about our picks today. So you gotta get to it. We got, like I said, 40 minutes left. So we gotta put the picks in. Gotta win this cash. Make it off right. End the week with some wins on the parlays or your straight bets, however you do it. But it's all there laid out for you, the format. So check our page out. Let us know how we did. Till next time, we'll see y'all later. Signing off. Sincerely yours, Izzy. He gets busy.